Hey Sam, I wanted to make a quick video for you to show you how to use your new typewriter. So a piece of paper, 8.5 by 11 letter. So you could basically put that in the back behind the platen and then use the knob either on the right side or on the left side to roll the paper forward. And after it's about a couple inches high, you can pull up the paper holder and then put that back down so that way the paper's nice and snug in place, and then you can start typing. And you're good to go. So a couple of features here on this particular machine. This is the return lever. So once you get to the end of your line, you would basically go all the way and push this lever. And what this lever is doing is resetting you back to the beginning of your line, and it's also going down the next sort of line in your paragraph or to-do list or whatever you're writing. So right now it's going one line, but there is a little button here that you can push towards you, and that's going to give you a double line. So for example, if I type HHH, I can go back to the beginning and it's going to give me a double line, versus if it's pushed forward and I go back, that's going to give me a single line. And then if you wanted to take the paper out, you would basically, let's reset this here. So you would pull the paper release lever on the right forward, and that's going to pull up the paper holder, and then you can just simply pull out the paper, and then you can push this back forward to set this down. A couple other features. So this paper table in the back, you can push that up simply, and then that is going to show you your margins. So you know, say if you're doing something wider and you want to go full length, or if you're doing something like a note card or writing a poem and you only want it to be you know, a few inches. Basically, this little guide here has a little sort of caret on it, a little arrow to show you where the margins will start and stop. And again, you push this down and you can go right or left. Okay, and then to release the carriage, there's a carriage release lever here on the right, and then there's also one on the left side as well over here. Okay, and then in the front we have a couple more features. So to open up what I like to call a hood, this is the top part here to access the ribbon in the future if you were to need to replace it. Here's your ribbon left and the right. Basically how the ribbon system works is it's going to travel in one direction. So right now it's traveling, as you can see, from right to left, and once the spool ends, basically what you can do is just switch this little button here, and that is going to then take it from the left and then travel to the right. Basically extends the life of the ink ribbon. You can kind of switch this as needed, but I would just keep it there for now. And then over here on your right, this is your ink color selector. So you've got red all the way to the left, black in the middle, and then if you push down and to the right, that's called stencil mode. It's sort of a little white colored dot, and basically that's for carbon copies or things like that that have a backing sheet. So you probably won't be using that. And then this last feature in the front is the touch control. So basically this is sort of, it's pretty subtle, but it's a nice feature to have, and basically it adjusts the tension for you. So minus is a little bit springier and plus is a little bit more tension to it. So it basically adjusts how much pressure you need to press for the key to hit up and hit the platen. So kind of a personal preference there. But then you would just shut this, make sure it's locked on both sides, and you're good to go.